Hello, just a warning, this game can get into some delicate content, let's say, when your clients start getting drunk and start talking about various things. So, keep that in mind. I don't want to say too much in the warning. There's some sexual content, at least so far in the first couple of clients I've had. Nothing on the screen, of course, just random discussion of things that they've experienced, and it's overall fairly mild, but it's kind of, some people might take it as shocking. So here's the warning. And I've been told many times that my threshold for what I consider shocking is pretty mild. But anyway, talk to you later. Okay, welcome back to Valhalla, Cyberpunk Bartender Action, and this time I actually have the microphone on, so that doesn't really matter. The part that that I didn't have the microphone on, I'm just redoing. Anyway, now if I start sounding a little bit off, it's because they're still doing the running joke with the backfire sounds, and it's still reminding me of uncomfortable things. But it's minor. And the worst part of it's already passed. Kinda. So let's just get on with the rest of this day. I think the jukebox here is fine. All done. Feeling better. Fresh air does wonders for you. Well, for given value of fresh, anyway. I insist that it sounds like dynamite. No. It was too long to be dynamite. It sounded more like some heavy-duty tool. You're a heavy-duty tool. Yes, I am. Wait, that... damn it! Oh, welcome back. These are some kind of regulars. I could have sworn this place looked a lot more pink the last time we came. Maybe it's the lighting. Hey, bartender. What did that noise just now sound like to you? Is she got her jacket half off or something? What is with this design? It's interesting. I like it, but it's not. I like the design of the AI character or the cyborg. I don't know if he's a robot or cyborg or not, or they. Not sure why I defaulted to he, but I did. Interesting. I say it sounds like construction, but Betty here says it's dynamite or something like that. Not you two. Eh? Do you think it's dynamite then? What? No, I say it's backfire. It's gunshot. Firecrackers! See, those sounds have been going on all night. We can't figure out what they are. And that was random, by the way. It looks like they're just going to randomly have the sounds going off in the background. Well, we aren't here to discuss that. We're here to, who is he? Gillian, nice to meet you. I don't know. You have more of a John face. Where was he last weekend? I don't know, and I don't care. He already made amends for leaving me to fend off all those dogs. Anyway, what do you want? Beer. Oh, what the hell. I'll have a beer too. 2 beers coming right up, and this is about where I realized my microphone wasn't on. So, here we are. 2 beers. Okay. So, do I want to make this big? This is a question. You know what? Yeah. We'll see what happens. There we go. 2 beers in 1 glass. So it's like 4 beers, right? And serve. Here. Thanks, but this might be too much. I'll take care of anything you don't drink, don't worry. So tell me, bartender. Just call me Jill. Jill, that's a nice name. How's business lately? As usual. Wait, I guess you don't really know what usual means for us. We're not the kind to be filled to the brim during rush hours, and we don't have that many regulars. So it's just the same, nothing's changed. I guess when we came here with all the dogs, it was quite the change of pace, huh? You have no idea. I have a question, Jill. Is it about the girl sleeping next to you? Premium. Please don't wake her up. Do you regularly let people sleep here? No, but I'd rather have her sleeping than talking. Should you be saying that with at least 6K people listening? Let them hear, I don't care. 6K people? She calls herself Streaming Chan. She's been streaming her life 24/7. That sounds familiar. I think one of the dogs talked about seeing someone doing that. I don't know if it's the same person. So, 6,000 people are watching and hearing us? Considering the way she's sleeping, they're probably only hearing us. Her camera is against the table. I don't know how many are still in the channel, though. I see. So, there will be a lot more witnesses if something's said. Do any of you have a criminal past? Nope. Just a minor charge of petty vandalism. What did you do? Painted graffiti outside of my high school saying Ms. Thompson's a cunt. Why do you do that? Because Miss Thompson was a cunt. She constantly humiliated whoever got her questions wrong. She also constantly bullied 2 of my classmates. True, I got a week of suspension and had to clean the wall, but it gave everyone the courage to speak up. So how's stuff up at Doglandia? Well, we recently struck a deal with Farmer Fabrics to start a doggy clothing line. Farmer Fabrics? That name rings a bell. It's that textile company where the owner believes herself to be an alpaca. Alpaca? You don't look very happy. Oh, yeah, that one. We had her here some time ago. She got drunk and so much saliva everywhere. Oh. But anyway, dog clothes? We hired a new employee and she showed the higher-ups some designs. After a couple of talks, they decided to give the clothing production a try. Those designs were embarrassing, you know? But something tells me that's why they were approved. You guys want anything else? I'm still handling this beer, so I'm fine. You're such a wuss. I'll have a Zin Star, please. Sure. Betty wants a Zin Star. Four of each ingredient. Sounds absolutely horrible. I don't know anything about alcohol, though, so who cares? Yeah. On the rocks. And mixed. Zin Star. Thank you. Something on your mind? That girl that's designing the clothes, Laura, what about her? She's cute, but she should take more care in her appearance. I mean, right now she fits the unkempt cutie category so well that it's almost painful. It's so cliché that I can't help but cringe when looking at her. Cringe? It's like when you see something that's such a cheesy movie cliché. You just feel the need to kick whatever the hell it is. Kick? Betty, I didn't think I'd have to say this to you twice in the same month, but you shouldn't kick people. I wasn't going to kick her. Oops, I skipped past it, because I've seen you kick people before. Apparently unprovoked or due to complicated reasons only you understand. Fine, guilty as charged. Still, I'm going to do something about her. I feel like I just need to. It's a matter of honor. Honor, she says. Well, maybe honor isn't the right word, but she has potential and I'm not going to let her waste it. Jill, I'm going to go check the antenna on the roof. Dana just appears out of nowhere like Grim Reaper. Alright. She's your boss, right? Didn't you meet her before? Nope, I'm just the veterinarian. The dogs were the ones that organized a meeting with her. I'd say she's really good looking, but honestly those pants rob her of her charm. What do you mean? They make her look too uptight, and at a glance she doesn't seem like the type. Some shorts or a skirt would fit her better. Huh. Well, she wears a skirt or pants depending on her mood. There was also this one time where she came in wearing a kilt. That kilt was awesome! Damn, she has nice hearing. Now that I think about it, you have that hobby of speculating what someone's personality is like based on just on their looks. I mean, you did the same with Jill here. Amazing, you actually made that sound weird as hell. Yes, I have a habit of trying to guess someone's behavior based on their looks. No, it's not a hobby. You made that sound like I'm some sort of creep. I did? What did you think about me? Nothing much, really. Mostly that you were too polite. Not a natural polite, though. More like a professional polite. You're like that because you need to be. That was it, really. Although the way you looked at me when I said your boss could use a skirt or shorts was interesting. You seemed interested in what I said, like you'd like to see that scenario. You're thinking too much. What do you think about Gil, then? He's either a total simpleton or acts like one in a way that consumes the rest of his character. Yeah. But anyway, I'm just a veterinarian. My judgment might be clouded by seeing so many furry businessmen. Let's have another round. Sounds like a good idea. We'll have something strong. You need to pump some testosterone into your tasting drinks. You'll thank me later, trust me. Then, 2 strong drinks, manly drinks, I don't care which ones. Well, you shut up. 2 strong drinks, manly drinks. Optional Karmotrine. You know what? I'm going to give one of them. I'm going to give Betty the manly drink she wants. And I'm going to... Manly and strong. Manly and birding. Manly and strong. Manly and strong. Sour, manly, and sobering. Yep. We'll give this to Betty. Blended. There we go. And we'll give this to... We'll fill it out with some Karmotrine to Deal, because Deal doesn't seem that interested in aged and mixed. And serve. Here you go. Okay then. No, you get this one and I'll have the softer one. Sigh. Hey Jill, has someone ever proposed to you as a prank? You know, make you think they're falling in love with you just to reveal that it was all a prank? Jill, first year of high school, the guy I had my eyes on for a whole year asked me out. Saturday morning, I go to the meeting place. What do I find? It was all a prank by some bitches. Ouch. Sorry, the worst part isn't that they set me up, but rather that I saw it coming. I knew the guy wouldn't find me attractive enough to ask me out. I knew those bitches would target me sooner or later just for kicks. I knew it all, so when it all happened, I felt nothing. They confirmed my suspicions that teenagers are a plague that must be eradicated. Anyway, why the question? Hey, piece of scrap. Yeah? These are the situations where you should have stopped me before I said anything. It's better to learn by tripping yourself. Why the question, though? I was asking because one of my ex's cousins has been hitting on me the past couple of days. If it were somebody else, I'd pretend to be straight with the help of this piece of scrap here. Sadly, she knows who I am. Worst part is, knowing Vero, she probably put her cousin up to it as a practical joke. Well, I'd suggest telling the cousin that she should cut it out. If she feels genuinely offended, they might not have been in cahoots. But I'm just spouting nonsense based on what you've told me. Don't pay too much attention. It's better than my suggestion. What was yours? Waterboarding? What? Thank you, Jill, for having the same reaction I did. The fact that she knows how to waterboard somebody is what scares me the most. The Girl Scouts also taught me how to skin a deer, and I see nobody making a fuss about that. But yeah, your advice sounds good enough. Especially when you factor that if Gina's being honest about her, she probably won't feel offended. Gina, which one was that again? Blonde, flat as a cutting board, but cute as a button. Oh yeah, she came to the office Christmas party, right? That's the one. Well, it's getting late. We should be going. Yeah. Thank you again for everything, Jill. Bye. Please come again. Back. Those damned cats moving the internet antenna. Oh yeah, Gil. Some guy said I should tell you that the bunny's late, whatever that means. Oh shit. Boss, I'm leaving early. If I don't come back in 2 days, consider me as good as dead. Yeah. Wouldn't we be worried? Think of him as a kid that tells outrageous stories to get attention, and everything will be easier. Besides, he knows how to take care of himself. Yeah. He'll be here on Monday like nothing ever happened. In any case, I'll be back in my office. Maybe now I can finish watching the didgeridoo tutorial. What? Hello, Jill. Stella, is Say okay? Ah, Stella, you're here for another drink today? Not really. I was just around the neighborhood and... Right. Anyway, I found this bottle being neglected at my house. I thought someone who likes old liquor as much as you would appreciate it. Really? I don't know what to say, thanks. Well, it's nothing really. Is she hitting on Jill? This just in. The Apollo Trust Bank has locked its doors, leaving about 30 people trapped inside. The security system was activated after somebody tried to steal information from the main database. Early this morning, the bank... Oh, God, say. I wonder if she'll be all right. Ah, hello, Jamie. Good evening, Jill. Did you see the news about the Apollo Trust Bank? The newsflash just ended. Sounds like things got ugly. From what I heard, there was a commotion earlier today. Something about people being unable to leave the building. Let's hope for the best. Yeah, Gil just stormed off just a minute ago, though. I see, I guess the bunny was late. He definitely knows what's going on. What can I get you? Give me a Mars Blast. Coming right up. Okay. I mean, Betty means well, but I kind of, like... She's very forceful of her opinions on other people. I mean, get that way in myself a little bit, because it just... I don't know if that's a good way to put it. I get talkative and I just keep rambling. Anyway, all blended. Okay. Mars Blast. One Mars Blast. Yeah, this is the one. Mars Blasts have always seemed poorly named to me. Shouldn't it be red instead of yellowish? Then again, the whole red planet thing is still its nickname. VR. Can't believe I'm myself. Hey, who's this girl? She calls herself Streaming Chan. She's been streaming her life 24/7. I'm guessing her equipment's still running, so you might want to watch what you say. Thanks for the advice. Changing the subject a bit, have you been hearing explosions or something throughout the day? I heard that supersonic drone was undergoing tests and lost its course. That might be it. Ah! Hey boss, the explosions were caused by supersonic drones. That sounds better than firecrackers! Oh god, Dana's amazing. We've been trying to figure out what they were all day. Ah, I see. Sonic booms are not sounds people can normally identify. And this one drone made a lot of noise when breaking the sound barrier. Is this an area to test that kind of stuff? It's not, which makes the whole thing quite suspicious. Huh. Man, if only Gil was here to hear that info. He thought they were gunshots. Are you worried about him? Sort of. He always leaves without notice for days, but he always comes back unscathed. I'd be lying if I said I'm not worried. But at the same time, I've just kind of become used to it. He can be a troublesome man, huh? Sometimes. Say, do you think the people in that bank will be alright? This isn't the first time a bank has closed like that, but something is off about this. Off? How? I don't know. Maybe it's the hour. Maybe it's the fact that the news is making an unusually big stink out of it. Let's hope I'm just overthinking it. Yeah. Are you worried about something? A girl that was in here yesterday said she was going to that bank. It's not like me to be personally invested in what happens to clients, but never mind. Do you want something else? Yeah, I can make time for one more drink. Fetch me a beer. Let's keep it simple. Sure. We'll not play around with his order. The fact you have to mix a beer is kind of amazing. Here. I once read that beer played an important part in humanity's history. Yeah, I'm familiar with the theory. It's an interesting one. Wow, that was a heavy beat. The gist of it is that brewing was an important part of society during its development. Drinks were ubiquitous while feasting. They helped to foster bonds and build faction alliances. Given enough time and enough beer, larger societies would be born. You seem to know a lot about this. Nah, just enough. Jill, have you ever thought about brain uploading? Brain uploading? I was thinking, what's the point of uploading yourself if you're still here? Let's say you upload yourself and effectively that's someone's in cyberspace. You will still be here. Wouldn't it be weird to know that there's a you that's not you somewhere? That's an interesting point. I guess it'd be the same as cloning, huh? Imagine if your cyberspace self found out about the real you somehow. Hell, imagine talking to your other self. There's more. Imagine placing multiple copies of you in different situations, exposing each one to different scenarios to see how they develop. I guess it is kind of heartbreaking in a way. Imagine someone with some illness uploading their brain into the ether, only to find out their physical bodies are still alive and here instead of living in a place where there is no disease. I remember an article from a while back about the earliest forms of brain uploading. It would scan the brain in such a thorough and intense manner that would effectively kill the person. It used the words burn the brain. Ouch. All for nothing because the data would be corrupted or broken. They halted all brain uploading research after that. I think they started another project about living brains in jars or something after that. That subject interests you, huh? It makes for a nice time sink when I'm doing nothing. Well then, nice talking to you, Jill. Same here. Always a pleasure. Say hello to Gillian for me when he comes back. Please come again. Whew, all done. You want to stay here? Seems the street's quite restless. Thanks, but I'll pass. I have a couple matters to attend to at home. You do? Yeah, I ordered a nano camo module for my apartment. It should be installed by now. Nano camo? Isn't that a tad expensive? Yep, to be honest, I asked my mom for it. She had been pestering me about what gift I wanted for Mega Christmas for a while. She's been asking that for 4 years now, and I've always said I was fine. So I took the chance and asked her for it, used up all the past gifts. Oh, feels a bit weird to ask your parents for a gift like that when you're 27. I'm sure she doesn't mind. So what will the nano camo module change from your apartment? I got the basic plan, walls and one piece of cloth. So I picked my kotatsu too. You have a kotatsu? You know what a kotatsu is, boss? I'm more impressed you know what it is. I mean, futons are common knowledge, but a kotatsu, not so much. Yeah, well, days get cold and the heater might not be enough. I never got a kotatsu while I was in Japan. I looked at them and they were kind of a little bit expensive for my budget. Kind of a little bit disappointing. And the Japanese have mastered how to live comfortably in reduced spaces. You should invite me sometime. I want to see you decorate the place with that. how you decorate the place with that. I'm just imagining Jill's face going beet red. Let's plan a day to grab a beer, yeah. No more dancing, I'm tired. What do we do with her? I'll take care of everything, don't worry. Alright, sorry for leaving her like this, no problem. Well, I gotta go. See you tomorrow, boss. Careful out there. Get a nice wall pattern or something. 0 mistakes, 30% commission. Flawless service bonus. Ooh. No new notification reminders. Wants to buy a fan even though it's winter. Buying one will prevent her from being too distracted. What's a nano camo? Something to liven things up in the room? Okay, well, let's get a fan. Where's this fan? That's not it. Despite the noisy name, it's just a fan. Fans are good though, really good. Okay. How do I use a nano camo? Ah! About. Company founded in 2068 and pioneered the nano machine fabric capable of real-time texture swap meant for military use. We bring our products to the general public at the most affordable prices. Camotan is our mascot. She's designed by veteran character designer from Sukaban Games, Kiridine51. Huh. Okay. Musashi Battleship, Tactical Fashion, and Peach Cake. Peach Cake is good. Okay. Walls. Table. Okay. I like purple. Oh, that looks nice. This is what it is right now. You could give the bullets. I don't really feel like bullets. To be honest, this already goes well with the purple, so I'm going to keep it that. Nothing new here. This is all... Okay, here's... Alarms rise as the Apollo Trust Bank suffers terrorist attack. Hijack screens at downtown Casanova. Screens announce what seems to be a terrorist threat aimed at the Apollo Trust Bank. The information suggests that a currently unidentified bomber is already inside the building. Counterterrorism unit responded to the threat immediately. However, the bank was then locked down by the external network attack. Might be dealing with a dual threat here. CTU's Chloe Bauer told AE. The bank has been sealed shut using its own disaster prevention system. However, none of the terminals of the bank were working at the time. The building is basically sealed at this point. The hostages are trapped. Augmented Eye is being attacked. Hi everyone. We take your security seriously here at the Augmented Eye, and we have the obligation to disclose that recent articles on Alice Rabbit were vandalized by who we think is Alice Rabbit themselves or a very good impersonator. We want to extend our apologies and inform that we'll be limiting our coverage of Alice Rabbit to just factual news and entertainment pieces. Sincerely, the AE staff. Pollution to reach historic levels next year. Even though most countries in the world have adapted their economies to solve the ongoing problem of climate change, Glitch City still relies on ancient technologies in order to keep its costs low with profits high. As a result of this backwards policy, it seems as though we'll be experiencing a huge increase in air pollution next year. Our contamination levels will force the whole population to move away from a lot of areas within the city. The soil is dying at an alarming pace, said experts in a report. Having to buy special raincoats and umbrellas does suck, but experts say you better get used to it. How long until someone says pollution is good? There's a book. Thank God I don't pay these fuckers for a sub. Hope Say is alright. I also hope Say is alright. White Knight just beat me up. I've been lucky to never have that kind of problem with the White Knights, I guess. I'm fucking crying now. Let me tell you the story. Waiting for OP to deliver. I'm here anyway. Here it goes. I was going home after buying groceries at the store. I was very tired because I had to line up for hours just to buy milk. And when I'm finally out of there, a group of 3 White Knights stopped me and started asking for my ID. And I also wanted to see my bag, check if I was a scalper. Once they saw everything was in order, they asked me for a military service ID and just... What the fuck? Why would I have that on me? And there's no enforced conscription anymore. It doesn't make sense. And because I didn't have it on me, they asked for money or else they'd plant drugs on me. I, of course, refused, and they'd lose their patience, and one of them hit me right in the temple with a gun. I was bleeding like crazy on the floor. So they just took my groceries and left. Holy shit, man, I fucking hate this place. I hate it so much. I want to leave this fucking hellhole. I'm so tired of this shit every fucking day. Streaming Chan thread. Did anyone see last night's escapade? She was at the... Man, it sounds shady when they put it that way. Last night's escapade, she was at the Valhalla bar. It was alright. Bartender was a cutie, but man, is she full of herself. Don't care. I'm going next week and ask her for a date. We all know you won't. Pretty sure nobody here has the guts to ask someone out. Is she still sleeping? Yeah, the bartender has been telling everyone they need to be a little careful with their words. Lol. I wonder if there's legal activity going on there, like, why would you need to be careful with what you say? Maybe they're avoiding casual racism. True, still, it wouldn't be rare for them to do shady stuff. This fucking city, ha ha ha. At least she's sleeping now. Last time I saw her taking some rest was about a week ago. Crash is one hell of a drug. Oh god, Streaming Chan, need to take better care of yourself. Okay, Apollo Bank is getting attacked. May the gods guide Say to safety. Yes, please. And no one is reporting on it. Are you actually surprised considering the nature of their threats? It's clear that Quincy doesn't want to take the blame. What a fucking coward. Do we have any sources there? I'm posting from the site. It looks like someone's inside the bank with a huge bomb threatening to blow up the buildings. Any demands? They want Quincy to quit and the White Knights disbanded. Wow. So they're actually helping the protesters? That's not the way to help the people. What if this is just a huge false flag to blame the opposition? I wouldn't be surprised. This fucking place, lol. Let's wait for more info. Okay, we're gonna save. This is when I load by accident. Oh, it's 32 minutes into the video. Time for a new one. See you in a moment.